What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Edge of Tech. Happy Saturday. What do we got here? December 17th here in the US and the 18th in the future, I suppose. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to do my best to check out as much as I can here as chat goes. Edge of 3D joined in about an hour. Still at breakfast with a customer. Awesome. 3D Printing Ham, what's up? 3DP Scott, how you doing? Oh, man. Dana, I believe it's Dana Fost, I'm guessing. Sorry to hear that. Let's see. Andrew S., how you doing? I just saw my camera flash. Dang it. I thought I fixed that issue with a firmware update on the good old A10 Mini, but I didn't, I guess. You know what's silly is I was testing and it did not do that until I tried to bring in OBS. I didn't see that at all. And then I tried to bring in OBS and it's doing this now. I even shut OBS off. So there's that. Oh, darn it. Hopefully we will have disco stream again tonight or today. We got an Ender 5 S1 from Creality. This one came straight from Creality. Thank you so much, Creality, for sending this over. And I said, sure, I'll check it out. Heck yeah, I love the Ender 5s. Back in the day, man, that's going to drive me nuts. Back in the day, I got the very first Ender 5 Pro, and I put a video up, and I did a live stream, and no one believed it was a real thing because it wasn't even on their website yet. That was a lot of fun. But now we got an Ender 5 S1. I know it's been out there all over the place. I'm finally just getting to it now. And yeah, I'm going to reset that A10 Mini if I keep seeing these flashes, and we'll see if that fixes it. The box, yeah, I don't know. Little crunchy. Might have rolled down the conveyor belt at UPS or whatever it was. Here's some water. Let me know in the chat what you're drinking this fine afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're from. Yeah. All right. We're going to jump right into this. I don't want to mess around. I'm going to, let's see, just make sure my chats are up here and that I can see them. And I'm either going to have to send this A10 Mini in for repair or buy another one. It's very sad. I'll see how much it is, because it is doing that flashy flash, and we can't have that. We can't have that. I'm gonna just fix this chat screen quick. There we go. So I am now watching the YouTube chat, which is a little bit more chat I get to see. There we go. All right. Nice cup of tea. Awesome. Awesome. Valerie has one. Awesome. Hope you like it. It has been a morning. I have been running around like a crazy person this morning, and that's why I'm disheveled. I'm disheveled a little bit because I've been running around like a crazy person today. All right. I got all 3 cameras going today. We got something new. Well, mostly I just added lighting to the top-down camera, so there's a little light going on now. But here we roll. We're gonna rock and roll. Ooh, I found a penny in my knife. That is really frustrating me. 1990 penny fell out of the knife. I don't know where it was. It must have been in the slot in the back there. But we're gonna reset this A10 Mini quick because that color thing keeps happening. We just started the stream, so you will lose. We're gonna lose video just for a couple seconds here. So don't freak out. Video will come back, I promise. Let's see if this fixes it at all. We shall see. Okay. Let's rock and roll. We're going to get this thing out. We're going to get it unboxed. We're going to get it assembled and get a first print going. The kitten wants to sit on it. I love that. 3D UK. How you doing? If anyone makes knives and wants to send me something cool, I would love another knife to use for this stuff. I got this one. This one's kind of fun. You can kind of see it there. Has some blue inlay, and it's a CRKT knife. I think I got it from like Cabela's a long time ago. Not Ghost Gym again. Yeah. It's pretty much what's happening right now. I've boiled it down to probably the A10 Mini, and that's very sad because those are not cheap. Not cheap at all. Long time no speak. Oh, man. Can you guys still hear me? I hope so. 3DP UK. All right. Here we're going to rock and roll. We only got a few people watching, but I'm okay with that. We're just going to keep moving. A little top-down shot here today. I think that's as far as I can go. Yeah. Top down so you guys can see in the box. We got light now, though. I put some light up here. Good. We can hear me. We pop that off. So we're doing a stream today and a stream tomorrow. We're going to stream tomorrow. We're going to do the Hurricane, the BQ or BQ Hurricane. So there's that. Nice, really thick, actually very thick book here for a quick start guide. Some stickers. Looks like our hot end here, maybe. Or maybe that's attached. Guess that's attached. This is going to be our spool holder. And some more pieces. I'm just going to keep going here. Since some of you guys already have these, you can help me out. I like it. Did they send a sonic pad with it? I don't think so. Can't remember what I paid for my entertainment, but I don't remember. But I do remember it was high. Yes. Sergio, I love mine. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. A while back, we had a laser stream, and I plugged in a laser, and everything flashed and went out. And I think that's what happened. But recently, a couple days ago, I decided I was going to, oh, looks like stuff. These would be cantilever gantry arms, I'm assuming. Anyways, I redid the firmware. I went backwards and then I went forwards just to make sure firmware was good and all that stuff. There we go. It must be our Z-axis. We're going to put that there. Nice thing about the top-down cam is I can see if I miss anything. And it doesn't look like it. We'll launch that. All right. Now we got a baby spool of filament, of course. Some more pieces. Let's see. Only freeze rain where I'm in the UK. Hey, we're getting a little snow today. We've gotten snow the last couple days. Nightcrawler, how you doing? Carl Fenton, how you doing? I don't think I got a sonic pad, like I said. Let's see. Why won't they update the gosh darn Ender 5 Plus? They might be. You know that's coming. If they updated this, you know they're doing the Ender 5 Plus too. I'm waiting for my review Ender 5 S1 from Creality en route, I'm told. Nice. Yeah, I just got this one. So I have two. One from a reseller and one from Creality. This particular one did come from Creality proper. And that's the one I'm going to be showing today. So there's that. Just trying to get enough room here so I can put everything up. So yeah, this is the one from Creality proper. There's our bed. There we go. Looks like a flex plate. We know we can swap that out with a PEI if we want to. Get this out. There's a lot of layers here. Whew. Looks like some gantry arms. Let's see. I'm using Tina We Builder 3D printer, and it's great. Nice. Sweet. So that's the inside. This must be the base. I mean, not must be. It is the base. And we'll get it out. Nice little base they got. That's what it looks like. And this one just got here maybe 2 days ago. So the other one I have got here quite a while ago, but I didn't touch it yet. Maybe a couple. It's been here for like a month, maybe 2 months. I don't know. So we got everything out. It's laid out like that. Nice. So far so good. Why is my mic being crazy? Sorry about that. If my mic was being nuts, just realized it was hitting me. All right. Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated, but we're streaming today. We're going to stream tomorrow. And we have Hotmakes on Monday. So 3 stream days in a row. And tomorrow will be the BQ Hurricane or Hurricane, whatever you want to call it. But stay tuned. Monday on Hotmakes. It's about to be posted a bunch of places today, but because you guys are here, the 40 people that are watching currently, we are doing a giveaway stream on Monday. We may or may not have some printers. We have a bunch of stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, so Hotmakes Monday, 6 p.m. We're going to give some stuff away. So far we have a big prize from Polymaker. We have Soval, we have TH3D, we have King Gubby Designs, I believe Bamboo Lab. I'm waiting for the final confirmation there, but I believe Bamboo Lab will be part of it. Yeah, so good stuff. Nice. Nightcrawler, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. Lots of instructions, so we're going to rock and roll and get this thing built. As soon as I get paid for some work, I've been thinking about doing resin printer, any budget resin printer suggestions. Asking for my grandma. I love it. I love it. Nope. I just throw some gel in there quick when I jump out of the shower. Today is a disaster. My hair is a disaster. I've been running around like a crazy person and not paying attention to that. All right. We are going to assemble this thing. I'm going to keep rocking. I'm going to do my best to look at comments while I'm doing this, but I do want to get it assembled pretty quick. That way we can, chat about it some more. So there's that. So we're going to install the profiles, align the profile progressively. This thing, I'm going to show you this. I'm pretty stoked about good manuals lately. And let's see, there you go. That's upside down now. So good color manuals, good description, nice pictures. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Mono X, good printer. Yeah. All right. We'll get these profiles unwrapped, or I'll cut them. We'll see how bad they are to unwrap. Yeah, they're not bad. So I'm hoping this is a good printer. I've watched a few reviews. From my peers, my fellow YouTube constituents, per se. And from what I hear is it's a good printer, but it has some Z banding issues, I believe, is what I saw. So maybe they can fix that. With firmware or something. Maybe we'll check. Maybe there's a new firmware since this thing came out. You never know. I like breaking stuff before I use it. So they have little arrows with 1 and 1 on the front of this, and they're color coded. It looks like. Yep. There's 1, 1, 2, and 3. The green and yellow and the red. So apparently we're gonna put those in specific places. It looks like 1 and 1 go to the front. Then yellow and green go on the other sides. Smash that like hard. I like it. Get it? I like it. I've seen its firmware issue. Okay. I like these printers. Nice. I love my original Ender 5s. I still have 2 Ender 5s and Ender 5 Pro, I believe. And I love them. They were my go-to printers forever. They were solid. They printed good. Endless Enders. Yep. True story. Tomorrow, not so much. Tomorrow's the BQ or BQ Hurricane. I don't know how they say it. Whatever. What's going to be interesting, that's my first clipper experience, and I kind of caught some stuff that Taylor or Nero 3D was saying, and he boxed his back up at the end of his stream, I think. So there's that. So we'll see what happens. All right. We got a whole bunch of screws and all that stuff, and they're labeled. Each bag is labeled M525s. That's this one. And each bag is labeled, which is very nice. M525, there we go. With the spring washers, they're on there, and we're going to start putting these extrusions on. So we'll get to that with Clipper. Yeah. So these two go first. Let's pop this bag of stuff open. I've tried other printers, but sent them back. Wow. Nero's a bit of a diva. That's funny. I didn't catch the whole stream that he did. I just caught, I think maybe it was a post or something that he did when he was done with it. But see, this has got to be like one of the most I'm gonna have to say might be the most install on a printer I've done in a while. A lot of them are coming like 3 steps, you know, they're so fast. But this one looks like it's gonna be a little bit of an install, a little bit of an assembly, which is okay with me because that's always fun. I like doing the assembly parts because then you get to know your printer a little bit. SV05, good printer, very similar. So I'm assuming that just sits on there like that. So my trick is I bring these to the edge of my table, and then I can screw them in like that. That's a trick. Just bring one corner to the edge, and then start your screws, and then you can actually screw them in. You don't have to tip it up then. You got to build that. That's for sure. That's funny. The Tiny Tina Wii Builder is it good for beginners? I don't know. I mean, I imagine you're saying it is. So I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Maybe I have one. I might actually have one in a box. I should go look. I do have printers I've never opened yet. Get the X1 Carbon, you won't regret it. Absolutely. I can agree. Or the P1P is good too if you don't need all the specific features of the X1. You don't need the enclosure. I do like the camera better on the X1, I'm not gonna lie. Camera is much better on the X1. I'm hoping they come up with it. What is going on here? There we go. I missed the bolt. I am not going to tighten these all the way yet. I'm just getting the bolts up in there, and so the gantries stay up. Until I get the top on, I don't want to tighten these in case it needs to shift a little. Got to use my fancy T-handles that I like so much. I did ask for some bit drivers for Christmas. Still see the screech sets. Well, I think I am running through the ATEM currently still. I didn't bypass it. If I bypass my ATEM Mini, I lose the other 2 cameras. I don't want to do that. I want to keep the other 2 cameras live. So I'm going to suffer through it today. I don't know if I can even get one here by tomorrow. So there's that. So I'm going to suffer through it until I figure it out. I'll probably have to contact them and see what if they'll, you know, check it out. Otherwise, I could order another one or find someone local maybe selling theirs. I could probably upgrade to the Pro or the ISO even, but they're expensive. If I ever... That's totally up to you, Shane. That's one of the beauties about using it, is you can do that. You can use the bamboo without putting it online, which is fine, totally fine. Like I said, I'm not tightening these all the way in, just enough so that they stay up so I can do the next steps. All right, yellow goes on this side, so I'm going to do that one first so I don't lose where I am here. And I believe it's going to sit like this with the sticker forward. Yes. So yellow goes this way. Yeah, there's that screen flash again. Dang it. We're dealing with it today. I might bypass it tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, the S1 is like a different model. I don't know what it actually stands for, but they have the S1, the S1 Plus, the S1 Pro, Ender 5 S1. I don't know if they might have put some other S1s out there. I'm not sure. But I haven't got that Sonic pad yet. Some people said I should check it out. Some people said don't check it out. So it's a matter of time, I guess. Y plus Y equals X. Yes. See, Ender S has been around long enough to remember when I put, it was probably, I'm guessing it was the Pro, that stream, the Ender 5 Pro stream, where they labeled, they had the labels on each of the cables were wrong. And it was like Y and Y. It was funny. It was definitely wrong labeling, and yeah, good stuff. I'm trying to remember the other funny one. I have to go look at it. It's still there. And there was one other thing that was really funny about that cabling. So this is the green. Make sure each profile is installed in the correct position. So red, yellow, green. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what we're doing. Anybody out there going to RMRF, Rocky Mountain Rep Festival? I think that's in April. I'm thinking about it. If I can break away from work and all that, I'm gonna try. Greetings from the Netherlands. How you doing? Yeah, that's right. Fun instead of fan. Can't believe you remember that. Took me a minute. Looks like one of those is upside down. I hope not. Hope not. I mean, I just did it. I put this together where the labels were, and they show the labels going down on the picture. So the color labels down here. So there's red. Oh, you're talking about this one? No, you're talking about this one. This one. Oh my God, it's all backwards in the mirror. You're right. Look at that. Let me see. Does it matter? I don't think it'll matter. There's literally no other, on this one, there's no other holes or anything in the extrusion, but I'll turn it around because you know what's going to happen. We'll get further on and it will matter. Thank you, Sergio. Talking and not paying attention. Yeah, fun. I do remember that though. It was like 2 X's or 2 Y's or something, and then the fan was labeled fun, which was awesome. I like the touchscreen. Have that on 2 of mine. Want to put it on an A8 that I'm building or rebuilding. Interesting. We got you. Thank you. I was like, yeah, I put it on, right? Yeah. No, I didn't. Tomorrow will be interesting. I saw if you were at at IRF, Micro Center actually brought out one of those BQ hurricanes. I don't know how to say it, but and I remember we spent like a long time trying to figure out how the what's it called? The little probe work. The stream is unwatchable for me. Why is that? What's going on? I already did something bad. You don't want to watch it, or what? Oh, Mandic, really nice. Nice. Mouser says the stream is unwatchable. Wonder why that is. It's either something I'm doing or something. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's not playing. Okay. We got that flipped around. Now we're going to put the top on, it looks like. Epilepsy. Uh-oh. Is it flashing that much? Oh, really? I didn't know he was doing that. Oops. Kobe, stream is great. Great video quality. Oh, weird. Sorry, Mouser. Hopefully you come back. Hopefully you come back. Try a computer. I'm not sure. But YouTube, hopefully you fix yourself. All right. Place the top component profile and pre-lock each of the four corners with a number 25 screws. Same screws. Okay, cool. So it's going to go on. Let me see where the front is. Creality is going to face the front, which is your way because I have it backwards. So it's going to go on something like this. Something like this. Booyah, Grandma. I definitely said booyah, Grandma. I love it. Restarting YouTube. Yeah, good idea. I like that idea. Restart the YouTubes. We miss you. We miss you, Mouser. Don't go. I found a Creality Touch. I wonder if that would work on an A8. Are you talking about the CR Touch? If you are, that's literally a BL Touch. And it will. I have a friend that has an ANET A8, and he has a BL Touch on it. Wow. That flash, I just saw it happen. I'm going to have to figure that out today. Ender 5S has the same price as the P1P. I wonder if there's still a market for this. That is a question. I'm not going to lie. I haven't even used this thing yet, and I know what my answer would be, but I can't, it is what it is. That's a tough one. That really is a tough one. S1 means sprite extruder. There you go. It's funny because I'll have to look, but this looks like a different sprite extruder than the other ones I have. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like they did something different to it, though. All right. I'm just rocking and rolling, trying to get this thing built up so we can talk. Oh, the screen. Got it. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Uh-oh, there goes my cameras. Serious. Give me a second. Apparently, we went all sorts of crazy. 1 second. We'll be back. I'm going to, leave that up for your viewing pleasure for a second. I'm going to restart this ATEM, and I'm going to have to rethink this stream for tomorrow. Dang it. I wonder if it's just getting hot. Like if I left it on for so long, I mean, hasn't been on for that long, but you know what I'm saying? Like I wonder if it just, since when it gets on for so long, yeah, save for later, quick. Save it. All right, I'm plugging the cameras back in, and hopefully I will find a replacement for that. Let me get my mouse here. Let me fix that stinking thing. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's the A10 Mini. Sorry about that. Because when we do Hotmakes, I run through the same capture card. So everything's the same except for literally I'm not using the A10 Mini in Hotmakes. So it's got to be. Son of a gun. It's so cold that Jim froze. Yes, it is cold here. All right, I'm just tightening these tops in. I'm going to go back and tighten the bottoms now. 2 to 20 under extrusion, then back to normal Frenching. Weird. Yeah, I'm hoping not. Do you know? Hey Matt, is there any firmwares out there for this? Like new firmware? Did they put a firmware out? Maybe. Did Jim make a top tree this year? Did Pickle make? Oh, that is funny. You know what? I'm gonna have to dig him out. Shane, thank you for the reminder. When I moved over to the studio here after Christmas last year, I think he's over here somewhere. I think he's. I think I know where he is. I think he's in a box. I cannot see apparently. Just making sure these are tight now. Now that I got the top on, these extrusions can be tightened. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I lost my big chat. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, that would be awesome, Kobe. Like camera freezes, it comes back. I'm like, I'm done building, everybody. Woohoo! I'm literally gonna go on and see if anyone near me has a new A10 Mini. If they don't, I wonder if Amazon can get me one overnight. I might have to do that. They dropped the prices really good on these. I had the original, and the Pro is now like the price of the original, which is crazy. So I would definitely just go with the Pro version, which gives you some cool features. The ISO version, I'm telling you, the ISO version of these A10 Mini switchers records all your channels at once. So that's pretty cool too. All right. Oh, you have a full studio. I thought 3D printing guys are like me, operating out of a living room. That's funny. I do. I rent a space because I was in my garage for a long time, like most of us usually are. And I found a space that was very close to home, and the price was very good. So I couldn't say no. All right, next week, going to put the Z-axis on. We're going to drop that bad boy on. It looks like, let's see, run the print platform component on the, put the print platform component on the foam support and combine it with the Z-axis component to form a Z-axis kit. Woo! A kit, everybody. Let's see what it wants me to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it wants me to build the Z-axis before I put the Z-axis on. And let me grab the foam support that it wants me to use, because I just launched it somewhere over here. We'll try this. I don't think this is we're going to try this. So what they want me to do, see if I can, how can I show this? Maybe sideways, like this. They want me to take the Z-axis kit here, and I believe that is down. Let me just double check. Motor down, yeah. So like this. And they want me to kind of set it here on foam, which is kind of smart, right? Kind of smart. Then they want me to take your bed and make it hold it there while you screw it in. I believe it goes over the top. Does go over the top. Same screws we're using, same ones. So, I mean, it's kind of a smart instruction because it'll help you hold stuff. You're not fumbling around as much. Next day delivery, Sergio. Okay, I'll have to look. Shane could. Well, no, Shane's farther up than I am. He could probably tell me. Have they started to use ferrules? I don't know. I'll have to look. I'm not sure if I'm going to dig that open right now or not, but we may be able to. Maybe. We'll see how fast this goes because I really want to get this built and get it printing. And I don't have like 3 hours tonight. Big fan. What's up? What's up, Ben? It's Boy in Space. I love the house you built. New bamboo studio house. Phenomenal, by the way. You rock that. And I saw your video on this stocking with Santa in it. A spoiler alert, there'll be a short all over today with a single color one of those because my multicolor, the poop chute clogged. I didn't clean the poop chute and then it shifted and I have to start it over. I got here today and I was pretty disappointed. But I've been trying to build that thing where I got the single color one done, but I didn't get here all week. After Monday, I got the stupid cold and thing that everybody's getting, and I haven't been back. I have not been back to the studio since Monday, so the thing's been sitting there, and I didn't do anything all week. I didn't film. I didn't do shorts. Nothing. Shorts. Yes, but the Santa stocking is awesome from Play Conveyor, I believe. Those guys are awesome. And I cannot wait to show that today. The P1P rocked that bad boy out. And then hopefully, yeah, that's it. That's what happened to mine, Ben. I came today. Let's see. No, I came Monday. And my full color one was poop chute clogged and it failed because it skipped. And then I forgot to start it when I left Monday and I haven't been back since. So now I got to reprint it. And that'll take a little while, but yeah. But I loved that's exactly what happened. I was totally screwed that up. Okay. We got the 4 in. Foam can be used. Now place the Z-axis upside down and then affix the what are we going to do here? Oh, we're going to put the brackets on. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I think it's 49 hours for the house. I got it done in 18-ish. That's because you used all of your printers, all the bamboos, right? So it wanted me to flip this over, and I believe we're gonna put our braces, our brackets, our braces on here. Linear bearing. Let's see. Secure the other end of the. Yeah, got that. Great. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Hexagon. What are we using? M5 by 20s. That's what I was looking for. M5 by 20s. Yeah. All of the bamboos, he says. All of them. I only have 4. I think Ben has more than I do. I'm pretty sure he does, actually. All right. So here's the question. I believe it goes on like that. Yeah. Because it wouldn't go on like that. That would be backwards. So what these are, let me see if I can get you a closer shot here. 3DP UK, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the drink fund. Hey, before I show that, let's take a drink. We'll toast to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. A little water. A A little water. Thank you so much. 4, really? I thought you had more than 4. So we're tied. We are tied. Oh, let me do this. Okay, so here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. This is a bracket. It's going to go around the bearing here. Same thing on the other side, like this. It sits around it like that. And these come out and stabilize the cantilever bed because there's only one Z on these. This is something we printed. This was an upgrade in my original Ender 5 videos. And we printed those upgrades because it was a great idea to do that. And I like that, you know, they got smart. They included them, which is awesome. Now I got to find, oh, there they are. There we go. There we go. Kenneth, how you doing? I hit Costco up yesterday, and it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, man. So there's that. You know what stinks? I might not be able to get my T-handles in these. So these have to go in and screw in like this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did these screw in from the outside? They do. Yes. The inside right here is threaded. So these actually screw in from the outside, which is amazing because I can use my T-handles. Yes. Small apartment life. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Your setup now is much better than it was before you moved to that place, right, Ben? So there's that. Default settings for everything, but infill and supports. I love it. What layer height did you do the house at? Are you sticking with 2.2, or are you doing higher, you know, bigger layers, chunkier? All right, let me do that. So those two are in. One more printer. Ooh. Sergio, that's a great question. So I mean, theoretically, if you have room for an XL, you have room for 2 bamboos, right? Default always. Nice. And you know, theoretically, if you have room for 2 bamboos, I mean, there you go. No, I think the XL is going to be, don't know what I'm doing, just click print. Hey, that is the beauty of the bamboo printers. I mean, that is the beauty of them. Literally, you can just load something up, say, okay, and hit print, and 98% of the time, they're going to be fine, unless you forget supports or something. Looks like there's 2 more. So the next 2, let me turn this. They go down into here, and they hold each one to the frame. Roll the dice, baby. Roll the dice. So Sergio, the XL, different monster, obviously. I mean, it's going to be different, man. It's going to be awesome machine in its own right, I think. I hope they start shipping them soon. If they didn't, I can't remember if they already did. I don't think they did, though. I don't know, man. I like my AMS. I like my AMS. Crow guy. Mine is the 5 Plus motors on both sides. Yes. The 5 Plus is, I wish I never got rid of my 5 Plus. I did. I made a stupid trade for somebody that jacked me that I should have known better. And I lost my 5 Plus, and I got a really crappy printer that he put lipstick on to make it look nice. All right. It looks like, M5 by 25. Oh, no. Do I have more of those? No, I don't have more of those. Okay, yeah. Maybe. Watch. It looks like they use 2 different size screws on me here. M5 by 25s and M5 by 20s. And I don't remember, because I just threw the package out, of course, which one I just opened. Let's go look. 20s. 20s? I don't know. Does it really matter? I mean, it's 5 millimeters. Think it matters? Probably matters on the next part. Not paying attention. Luckily, these are fast. So these should be 20s. I'm just going to double check my size here. They are. Just a hair short. I'll swap them quick. 10-minute build. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Even if I wasn't talking. Normally, my problem is I talk so much, I build slow. But even if I wasn't talking, this is definitely maybe, I'm not even done yet, and I would call it at least a 30-minute build, not talking. Yes, Ender 5 Plus, enormous build size. I think that was what, 400, 350 or 400? Can't remember. But I'm just swapping 4 bolts because my genius self put the shorter ones in. I don't want to mess that up. But anyways, got a tracking number for the P1P. I'm in the States. They are sending it the free gift separate. Nice. Okay, cool. I mean, mine came in the box, but that, you know, they could be doing that different. So stay tuned. 350, 354. That's right. That's right. It's been a while since I had mine. Very sad. My 4AS are developing their own personalities. It's funny. So, yeah, that's why I love these T-handles. They're so fast. Okay, swap those out. Great. Good thing I paid attention, kind of. Boom, 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 boom. Next. Tilt the Z. Okay, we're gonna put it in. We're putting her in. I'm gonna go back here just for a second. I'm gonna pull this down. It's got some weight to it now. There's that. Let's see. I'm gonna set it on that page. What? Audio? Oh shit. I hit the thing. Hang on. Give me a second. No, it's my my mic has done this twice now. Let me know if this is better. Get back down there where you're supposed to be. All right. Let me know if that's better. I'm telling you, who is this guy who never streamed before that's having issues? Check 1 1 2 2 2 1 1 2 2 2. Check it. Yeah, I think it's better. I think it was hitting my shirt. When I was down doing this, the mic came out of the clip and it was tilted up, hitting my shirt. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Pretty sure. Always having issues. It wouldn't be fun if we weren't having issues, right? Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to put that up there, and then we're going to cry a little, and that. No, I'm just joking. All right. So it wants me to tilt the bottom in. So let's push this down. We're going to tilt the bottom in and move it up, and then we're going to screw it in from the top. Hopefully it's better. It's still hitting. What? Oh, hang on. Shouldn't be. So let's find out. Is that any better? Check. 1 2 1 2. It could be clipping. I wonder if I need to turn the thing down here. If I touch it, it goes wrong. No comment. Let's see if I can take it. How about I take it out of my pocket and do this? Let's see. I clipped it on. I clipped it on the outside of my pocket instead of shoving it in there. Let's see if that's any better. Let me know. Check 1 2 1 2. Breaker 19 over. Looking for a radio check. Good now. I'm going to keep it on the outside for now. And let me know if it comes back. So this is going to go What? Oh. Clipping on my glasses. Right? I should. That would be awesome. Just clip it right on the glasses, huh? Genius ideas here. I like it. All right. So that clipped in. It literally just clipped in. I mean, it's sitting there now. If I use the right, good. 3. Actually, they're what am I using? The Rode Go 2, wireless 2. Yeah. So I have 2 of them. So if I need to switch the pack, I could do that too. Let's see. Number 24 screws. They're 5x30. That's what I'm looking for now. 5x30. They call them 24, right? But they don't write 24 on here. So yeah. Big fan. It's Boy in Space. Heck yeah, we're all big fans because you're awesome. That's why. Pretty big box for the electronics. Something. It is something. You know, remember when I think they just spruced it up. I'm not going to tighten these all the way yet either. I'm just going to get these knocked in. Let's see. DJI mic was my favorite purchase of 2022. I always forget about it. I really do. I like these Rode mics. I like the DJI ones are very similar. I love that I have 2. So when I go out to the IRFs and VERFs and MRFs, all that stuff, I can pop one on somebody else or I can hold the other one, which is always nice to have 2. And then I have a backup. So inevitably, when I forget to charge one, I always have the other one charged. So I can just swap them, which is awesome. P1P is awesome. I mean, in my opinion, it's great. It's doing really good. It's rocking and rolling. Print's good. I mean, it's perfect. If you don't need an enclosed machine, it's a great machine. All right, now there's braces. There's braces, everybody. There's braces. I'm going to do this, and let's see how they get screwed in. They screw in from the bottom and the top. So if we're looking at the front of the machine, right is on this side, right? It's left, okay. So right is over here, left is over there. So it's interesting because they show right and left. What? Are you drunk? Oh. Check this out. Let's see if I can show this. Each one has, it's going to be hard to see, has a left on one side and a right on the other side. See the right there? And this one has a left. And I was like, what in the heck, Bobby? So there's a brace and it sits right here, right there. So that's, I mean, that's cool. That's interesting. Not a bad thing. It's always good to have extra bracing, right? I think. 5x20s. This is where we needed the ones that I was going to use almost. I love my X1 Carbon. Still want to get the P1P. Good idea if you can afford it and you need another fan. Yes. The Bamboo printers are loud. I mean, they're just loud. There's no other way around it. They are loud printers. It's not, you know, it's kind of like cell phones, right? So cell phones were tiny, then they went really big, and now like there's a flip phone again, right? It's tiny. And so Bamboo is like that, where, you know, printers were really loud, then they went really quiet, and now they're loud again, I guess. So there's that. And let me know if you have any questions about this thing. I don't, obviously we're just building it, so we don't know a lot yet, but you know, we're rock and roll. The J1 is an interesting machine. It printed fine for a couple prints, and then it did a shift again. They did finally sent me a beta version of the slicer. I have not tried it yet. I don't know if that's what my issue is, though, because I don't know. I just don't think that's my issue. And I have not had time to diagnose it further. When it prints, it's not bad at all. It does a pretty good job. When it doesn't print, it frustrates me greatly because it shifts. Huh. I gotta loosen this up a little. Let's see. I would want the Ender 5 S1 before bamboo. Filament Next said. I got you. Now I see what you're saying. I catch what you're throwing now. I was going to say, wait, what? So I got one here that's not wanting to go in. Let's just push back. And one screw here that's not playing nice out of all of them, right? Let's just see something. The hole is there. I see it. I see it. Get in your home. Maybe. Interesting. Yeah, this last bolt. There's a hole there. It's all there. It lines up mostly, but this does not want to go in there. Does it go in there without that there? It does. All right, so let's take the bottom out. How fast does this print? I need to look that up, to be fair. 100% fair. I need to look that up and see. How about that? Is that fair? Is that fair? Left goes on top. So the back would be right. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that, would they? Let's see. They would do that. I had the bracket backwards. For some reason, it's not symmetrical. Remember I said there's a right and a left on each bracket? Well, that's the reason. This printer will do 150 and good enough quality. Nice. Now, let's spin this bad boy around because I think we're going to jump on here. We're going to put the, we're going to do the spool holder, classic spool holder from Creality. We need the spool holder thangs. Where's the spool holder go? 14s, that's these. David Wilson, how you doing? Uh-oh, the real Sam Prentice is here. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. I'm disappointed in Sam. I really wanted to see the church and all that in your video. But we got R2-D2. We got R2-D2 in a good build of R2-D2, right? All right. So we're going to drop the spool holder goes right here. You're a tight shirt. Jesus. It's not a tight shirt. I'm a fat guy. No. Oh boy. It must be. Let's see. Let me just stretch it out a little for you. It's not the video. Yeah. The video adds like 50 pounds. I wish it did. I wish it did. No. I think you're doing good though, Sam. You're losing some weight. Nice work. I'm gaining it for you. 3DP, you could do that, yeah. So this is where they wanted it. and there's holes in the extrusion right in here for it. So there's that. But classic Creality fashion. There we go. We have a spool holder. Ta-da! Spool holder, guys. Spool holder. All right. It looks like next we need to connect some pliers. Some pliers. Whipped cream. Start flexing. That's for you. That's for you. I just sold my other Prusa. No comment. All right, let me flip this around. We're gonna do some wiring. Time for a drink break. How about that? A little water. Here's to you guys. Thank you all for being here. I know this printer's been shown a bajillion times, but that's why we're doing it live. Why not? All right. So this monstrosity of a nice cabled cable is going to come up like so. Get buckled in, supposedly, into the what? It's not even big enough for this cable. All right, I'm gonna jam it in there like that. So there's a little channel up here, which is nice to have. Don't get me wrong. It's very nice to have the little channel that holds your cables so they're not flopping around. One of the things about the original Ender 5 is that the cables just kind of did whatever they wanted until you figured it out, your cable management. One of the bad things about this right now, there we go, is it was eating my cable. Okay, so it holds it up right here. I can show you that a little closer. Right there. So that's kind of cool, kind of nice. I like that. Canadian withdrawal, put on. Yeah. That's a good idea, Ben. It's a very good idea. I am going through no withdrawal except for I'd like food. I eat junk. To be fair, I mean, it's true. It's good to plug into the hot end. Oh, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe for the beginning of the year, I'll do some serious, like Weight Watchers. I'll probably just watch it go up, but I'll watch it, you know. There is another little clamp in the front, just like the Sprites have here. So when you get your Sprite clamped down in, you can hold it like that right in the top, which is awesome. Whoo! All right, what else do we got here? So there's some Y's. Up here, what do we got here? I could probably, I could do this. So here's some cables. So we have, let's see if they're labeled right, Andrew, if you're still here. X and X. So that's labeled right. So why? One is the, obviously one's the motor, one's the end stop. So it's been a while since I built a printer with this much required building, and it's kind of fun. I miss it. I don't think I Voron miss it, though. And there's some nice little zip tie paths right here that we'll zip tie that into in a minute. That's pretty sweet. We got a D. Where the heck's the D go? Don't respond to that. Oh, detection. Filament run out that goes right here. You guys. I'm not sponsored by Creality, no. Thoughts on this versus an SVO5? I don't have an SVO5. The SVO6 is a rock star, by the way, but I don't have an SVO5. What's this? This is Y and Y. Where's Y go? Let's see. Y is right there. So Y is going to be, the motor's right here. So I'll push this back over like that. This is your Y here. And it looks like, does it come up? It does. Okay. So there's a, right up in this corner, of course, I'm showing you there, not over here, is a, right here, is the Y axis and motor. I mean, the Y axis and motor. The Y motor and filament sensor. Geez, I can't even talk today. And stop if I could talk. There we go. There's one there. Where does Y go? It goes in the square hole. Ha! That's a good one. This one might be the worst one for me. Let's see if I can get my fingers up in there. So there's an end stop here, and you could probably see it. It's like right here against this, against the extrusion, and my fingers don't like to go in there. Don't ask me why. Ha! That's for you. Okay, got that in there. We do have to plug in. We're going to plug in down here. This will be our Z and stop there. Motor's on the side over here. I can see it. Maybe. There we go. Check and check. And then this giant one here comes back down into the bottom. Let's see if I can spin it. Hope you can't really see that. It goes into the board, or the bottom here, for your heat bed. So there's that. Check. Check, check, check. Rooney. Probably need to throw some cable ties up along the side of that one. And we're almost there. The next thing it wants us to do is install some Bowden tube. But first, I'm going to do a couple cable ties right here just to keep it separated. That's funny. You planning adding enclosures to the Ender 5 S1? I don't think so. I mean, should I? I wasn't gonna. So maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Well, the Ender 5 Plus would probably be the next one to get the revamp. That's my guess. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know that for sure, but I had to guess because they did the Ender 5 and then they did the Ender 5 Plus in the past. So my thought would be, why not do it? How does the bed size compare to the Ender 3 Pro? I think it's the same. The Ender 5 has always been the same bed size as the Ender 3. I will double check that in case they change it on this one, but I'm pretty confident they didn't change it. So it would be taller, but the actual like plate size is the same. Let me double check that though. Cool. Oh, look. Can't have too many of these. Creality blue snips. All right, little Creality blue snip, fresh out of the package. Okay, snipped a couple of those. That looks nice. It can roll now. I'll show you what I just did. Bam, right there. So I just zip tied it in up there. So it looks nice. Everything's nice. It's plugged in through there. Now we got to put in the Bowden tube. So, same as I've done with the Ender 3, yes. So here's the thing. I will put this in, but I'm pretty sure this is direct drive, and I'm pretty sure this is just going to guide it to where it goes. Yeah. I mean, it can't be direct drive if you have to run it through a Bowden, but you couldn't run your filament up and flop it around out here without a Bowden tube. So I have some TH3D Tough Tube that I'm going to replace this with. It's just not within reach. I thought it was right next to me, and it might be. I have a box of TH3D stuff right here, but I don't know. I don't remember what's in there, and I don't want to really mess around. All right. Okay, so next we'll throw some Bowden tube in there, and it literally just sits in the top. I don't think this is doing anything except for guiding the filament. This does come with a little clip. We're going to use it on this one for this side over here. There we go. What I mean by that is this little blue clip right there. That'll hold the coupler up so you can't pull your Bowden tube out. So I am going to use that. I'm rocking and rolling here. Sorry if I'm going too fast, hopefully I'm not. What are these things? Flexible flat cable clips. Flexible flat cable clips. Hey, that's the next step. Woo woo. So it wants me to couple some stuff. The panels fit between the extrusion. They are flush. Oh, interesting. I would love to have a large build volume with decently fast speed. I would too. I don't think it's any secret that every single person that has a Bamboo printer wants to see them make a big printer. It may or may not happen, but you know, that would be awesome. Ender 5 Plus, I can't see them with Creality doing all of this. I cannot see them not how do I say this? I cannot see them not doing this to the Ender 5 Plus and making a S1 version or whatever they're going to call it. I really think they will. I don't really like that. I'm not doing that. I prefer my Bowden tube to be floppy, not tied to anything else. That's what I'm going to do. Ha, Kobe. Funny. Funny. How many end stops? I think there's XYZ on this. So there'd be 3. 3, 3, 3. Remember, the plus has the BL touch, so that's your Z. So this next step here is essentially installing these little cable clips, which is very smart. They are not 3D printed. They are definitely not 3D printed. But we're going to install those along the back side to hold them all in. Let's see. Oh, there's another. Oh, I see it. I missed one spot where I could do another zip tie. I see it on the picture though. So these are kind of interesting. They go around everything and they clip into the extrusion. Let me see if I can show that better in a second here. Let's see if I can get one to work first, huh? I'm trying to jam all of the cables in there, and probably there's a way to do this and a way not to. Let's see. So I'm guessing I could run. Oh, hang on. Get this untangled. Plug that back in. So I'm guessing I could run these cables in the channels here, like that. This one in the little one, like that. And then put this one there. And then run these cable clips like that, maybe, without dropping them everywhere. We'll see. Yes, I agree, Sergio. I agree. I still owe you coffee, man. I feel so bad for that coffee situation at IRF. And donuts, too. The donuts were awesome, by the way. There we go. So, this is a nice thing. I don't know why that's not staying, but it's probably, it's because I pushed that cable in there. Hang on. Don't run it in the extrusion. That's the advice I just learned. And then don't do that. Okay, let's try this again. Trying to cable manage, trying to make it look nice. I like that they did this. Just yeah, there you go. Only like 6 more to do. No, I'm just joking. Interesting. They literally give you 6 of these things, but they only tell you to use 3. So it's kind of nice that they give you extra. They clip in like that. Oh, that's cool. I can slide it out. There we go. I do like them. This is a smart idea. I do like it. Keeps it clean. It makes it look nice. Keeps all your cables cleaned up. That's a huge improvement over the Ender 5, Ender 5 Pro. And then you could use all of them if you really wanted to. No one's stopping you. Matt, I don't know if you're still with me, but you said you had some weird layer issues. So hopefully that's not the case. Okay. Got those done. These are pretty cool. You can move them around however you feel like it. I'm going to get one more zip tie going. And it's going to go right here. And it's going to hold that cable from moving too. Strain relief is good so far on this printer. I got to say, if you've been around with the Enders for a long time, you know, any 3D printers really, strain relief was a huge problem for a long time. And a lot of times the community just made solutions for it. The Ender 5 was no different, but it looks like so far they've, they thought a lot of good stuff on this thing as far as strain relief goes, which is good. There we go. Last zip tie, we'll cut her off. So we got 1 hour and 20 in right now. SVO5 only gives you 1. Okay. I'm guessing you mean those cable clips. Okay. We pop this back over here. I believe we are done assembling. Done assembling. On the right side, if you're looking at the printer on the right side, your SD card slot goes here. It looks like it's a touch screen. Does not look like I can get the plastic out, if there is any plastic on the screen. So that's kind of interesting. Full size 8 gig SD card should be ready. Everybody's saying good. Does Bamboo give you snips? I'd have to go back and remember. I don't think so. Trying to remember. They give you the razor. I can't remember. I'm going to be 100% honest. So here's the SD card. It's a full size SD card. It goes in upside down. This thing looks sweet, man. It really does. It looks nice. It really, I like how it looks. It looks sleek. It looks like they really thought of cable managing it. It looks good. No snips. That's what I thought. Now to the smoke test. Woo! Yeah, the next step is leveling. There is a CR touch on this. I had to look at that. So, yeah, let's plug this bad boy in and see how it goes, huh? You know what? Let's do this. We can get the screen popping on then, at least. See if there's any, where we got here. There we go. See if we got any smokes coming. Got a cable here. And my test. Hopefully. There we go. Let's do this. We have power. Let's see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you know what? Do I need to check? I do. And just before I get too far, let's check to make sure it's on US power. And it's not. It's on 230. Surprised we got a screen. Don't do that if you're not in the US because it won't go well for you. For us, not so big a deal. All right, let's do this again. Yep. Yes, that's a GoPro. This is the GoPro. One of them. I think I might swap it out for a different one. I have an 8 and a black Hero Black 8, Hero Black 7, I think. Yeah. This is a 7. All right, well, that's your screen. See if I can get you some closer. Let's get you a closer look, maybe. There we go. Look at that. So, touchscreen. I watch this channel only to see what can go wrong. Well, hey, I appreciate that. Why not? How do I get HDMI out? The Hero 7 Black has HDMI micro on it. That's how. Yeah. So that's why I use the Hero 7 Black for this case. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Apparently we're gonna go be dating people and stuff. I don't know if I have any mods on right now. But let's go. Let's just do this. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. I mean, we all hide a user on this channel. Why not? Why not? There we go. Yes. If you don't blow yourself up, that's funny. Okay. Speaking of that, really quick, I'm gonna plug the power into this thing too. I did bring power over here for this one today. There we go. Okay. So it wants us to level it. It says go to auxiliary leveling, auto level, Z compensation for leveling. This does have wheels on it, which kind of is weird because you think we'd have to go through a manual leveling first, but hey, it's not telling me that. So there's that. We should do that though. I'm going to push it here. We're going to turn it and then you guys can see this thing. But so we're going to go, I'm guessing to prepare. No. Leveling method. There you go. So it has auxiliary and auto. Good. It's going to let us run through an auxiliary. This thing is quiet. Holy moly. Ben, if you're still here, this thing is quiet. I mean, like, seriously quiet. I mean, like, very, very quiet. First thing I noticed right there. I'm a popular YouTuber. If a bot comes in your chat, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But we are going to level this thing, and I am going to see if I can get you guys up in there. Get y'all up in that business so we can see what is going on. This is super quiet. I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Faster to me is worth it, but this is crazy quiet. And of course, I think I just threw my leveling tape away. I'm just going to use this card they gave me here. A little thicker than I would usually use, but oh, look, it's a leveling card. Oh, funny. This paper can be used for manual leveling. Okay, great. So where are we at here? There's no instructions on the screen, okay? So I'm going to go to 1. And I'm going to throw some paper in there. And maybe you guys can see it like this. Yeah, here you go. You know, it's the standard leveling stuff. Standard leveling. I'm just going to try to do it quickly. What's interesting to me right now is that we hadn't touched, no, I'm about here. We haven't done any spring. Like these things still have springs. I'm probably going to get rid of the springs. Catfish, I can't hear you. I'm printing on the X1 carbon, right? I hear that. There we go. Too tight. Good enough. Good enough. Why I don't like the shiny paper is I don't feel it scratch as much as I do like regular paper, you know. It's good enough. Okay. Next. Oh, there we go. I'm probably, like I said, I'm going to get rid of the springs and go with solid mounts because why not? It has a BL touch on it, so what's the point, right? Yeah, silicone spacers, solid mounts, whatever you feel is better, do that. This thing is super cool. I'm a very like I'm just used to the louder printers lately. That J1 is very loud. It's not as loud as the Bamboos, but it's a pretty loud printer as well. And the carbons and the P1P, obviously they're loud. There's no one not even the company disputes that. Spacers. Yeah. I don't hear any fan noise right here, right now. I have a ton of TH3D solid spacers, so that's, yes, what I'm going to use. I hate shiny paper, but I think that's good enough. Good enough for what we're doing here. Let me go back. Yes, I always go around at least 2 times, as you should. Good. What's a solid spacer? You can put that in place of your spring. So you take your spring out and you put, basically it just goes in place of the spring. Then you tighten your wheels back up and there's no springs anymore. So it's solid now and there's no reason to use the springs anymore and you don't have to adjust it. My P1P is out for delivery. Awesome, man. Awesome. Or bearded blonde. I'm going with man, but sorry if I'm wrong on that. So yeah, you basically don't adjust them because it has a CR touch on it, auto bed leveling on it. You just leave it solid and then let your CR touch do its job. And theoretically, the solid spacers are all the same size, or the silicone spacers, whatever kind you like. And because they're all the same, it should be very close. And you shouldn't have to adjust it. Then it's solid. It never changes. Your auto bed leveling does its job, and you move on. That's it. That's it. It's not working on his live. Uh-oh. What's he doing? What's it not doing? So there's that. That's a good question, right? So this one does have a small dip in the center, it feels like. I'm going to come down and see if, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it to where it is, and then I'll adjust it on the fly. So then might as well go to auto leveling, start, see what happens. Here we go. You guys watch it level for a second. Thanks for explaining. Yeah, no problem. I love them. I did that on my Ender 5s. I put easy ABLs on my Ender 5s and my standard Ender 5s. And I did, it is homing itself. just so y'all see this. I'll turn this around so you can watch it that way. So I did easy ABLs, and I put solid mounts in. That way, I never have to adjust the springs again. I mean, it's awesome. I like it. Good point. Good point, Scott. I moved on from my big water to the bubbly. That's how you know when it's getting real here. The CR touch pin is down, so that's good. This fan, I'm touching my mic again. Sorry about that, guys. This fan shroud is very interesting. I should show you this. So there's a blower in the back that connects to a fan shroud that comes around like this. You know, kind of goes like right to your nozzle. Interesting. Very interesting. So they want you to use their, of course, they want you to use their slicer. It's the reskinned Kira. In the box, just while we're waiting, you do get a power strip or a power cord. The classic tools look like a screwdriver, some Allen wrenches, and a wrench, a spatula, a clog pusher. Hey, look at this. I'll show you this in a second. An extra nozzle, a USB card reader. It's doing some auto leveling right now. We're going to let that fly. But listen, check this out. This is the first one I've got. Then again, that I've opened. This is a clog pusher. So if you have a clog, you can push this down through the hot end, you know, like this. And if you have a piece of filament or anything like stuck inside the gears there, or down further after the gears, like in the heat break area, maybe it's broke off, you can't get it out, or something like that. Or there's a clog. This will help you push it. So if you can see that, there's it's interesting that you can actually see it better. I thought you could see it better against that black background. There you go. It's very interesting. This is the first time I've seen this included on one of these, and maybe other people have seen them, but I haven't yet. And I like this because that Bowden tube is not attached in the top up here, like with a coupler. It's literally just to guide the filament in, and then this is direct drive from there. You pop that Bowden tube out, you open up the side, and you can push this right down through and push out some clogs. I like this idea, and I don't have one of these yet, so I like that I got one. So that's cool. Oh yeah, you get snips too, of course. The snips. Thank you, Creality. A clog pusher in the box. All right, what is up with Mandic? I mean, is his not? You said Ben said it's not printing. Something's going on mine. Did I lose you? Hope not. I hope I didn't lose you. There's 60 people here. Let's go see. Well, that's interesting. So, 100%. It finished. No cloggers sweating right now. Right. So it did that. It did the leveling. It does show like a bed level on the machine. I have no idea if, to be fair, I have no idea if that's an accurate representation of what the actual level is. But now let's go up here to in and out. There we go. So let's bring our nozzle temp up and let's load some filament. So I'm going to let this thing heat up. Actually, you know what? Prepare temp settings, preheat PLA. There we go. We'll preheat it all. We might as well get it preheated. I'm going to grab some filament. What do you think of enclosures for these? I haven't seen them yet. If someone said they slide in the extrusions or something, good idea. If you need an enclosure and they make one, depending on how much it is, go for it. If you don't need an enclosure, then I'll have to check it out. Didn't catch it live, just seen him potentially ending his stream and the bottom was open. Oh, interesting. Well, I didn't open mine, so maybe he could tell us if they use ferrules. I don't know if we need to set as the offset. It did not say that in the manual. What? This thing is plugged in. It's getting power, and it's mad at me. While that's heating up, I'm going to swap the battery real quick in the GoPro so we can see it printing closer. Everybody likes to see it printing closer, right? So I'm gonna print something that's sliced on the card already. I'm hoping they sliced it to where it should be, a good print. And if this thing is fast, we're gonna look up some stats in a minute once we get this thing rolling. But if this thing is supposed to print fast, I'm hoping they sliced it that way. You know what I'm saying? All right, full battery now. It's interesting. I plugged in power on this. Let's see what happens. It does show it's charging. No, it doesn't. Oh, what did I do? Oh, darn it. Oh, man down. Man down. Yeah, it flashes the charge and then it's done. So whatever. I haven't used a charger or power on one of my GoPros while I was doing this before. I thought maybe I could stop all the battery changes. Sometimes these things go quick when you're streaming that much. This little contraption is just in case we need some extra light. Clearly, I didn't have that tight. I could see that they did test this because there is a little bit of filament oozing, which is okay. Let's see. What do we have? I don't really want to use their filament. Give me a second. Let me see. Where's my snips? I got some filament here. We're going to use this. This is Polyalchemy Elixir, and this is Onyx. Sweet color, sweet color. So we're gonna print with this. Of course, it won't be great. I didn't think about the whole showing the print thing. Why is it so rubbery? So weird. All right, why not? HVAC, Sergio, why did it block that? I don't know why I blocked that. Hang on. Fast with Sonic, maybe. I mean, I want it to be fast all the time because I'm used to fast now, to be 100% honest. So to load it in, we're just going to push it all the way up through the top. I'm going to push it down into the extruder like that. And I'm just going to push some of that old filament out. I can see that it was in there. So that's good. They tested it, at least. As far as the Z offset goes, we're going to find out if it's good or not. Whatever they used was like a purple color, looks like. I'm going to jump into print. There is a rabbit and a... Okay, Creality, man. You're killing me. Let me show you. Maybe this is just me nitpicking, but maybe not. It's so hard to see because there's a light right there, of course. Let me see if I can get you in there without the light. Rabbit and boat. See that? That's the two things they have on this card. And one thing that frustrates me is that they call it a boat. If I print this, it's going to be a Benchy. And they call it a boat. And what frustrates me is that calling it a boat bypasses Daniel Noré. It bypasses the artist in general. And I don't like that. Call it a Benchy on your SD cards. Give credit where credit is due. And please just call it a Benchy. You know what I didn't do? We're going for it. Normally I wouldn't do this with a napkin, but it's the closest thing I can find. While this thing is doing its thing, I didn't clean the bed yet. It's just a Benchy, so it's not going to be much. Normally I'm a paper towel kind of person. It's a weird looking cat. Yeah, exactly. No, it's just maybe I'm being crazy, but the last S1 I did, I think it was the S1 Plus, they did the same thing. And Creality, please start putting the names of the real models on there. It's not a boat. It's a Benchy. What did you want to know on the main board again? Oh, I was asking if it had ferrules where the power connectors are. Someone asked in the chat. I bet Brian Vines did this video already. I know he did, actually. And I bet you he could tell us because he's the ferrule captain. I never cleaned the bed. Only wash it with hot water. Nice. Ordered the SVO4. Nice. SVO4 was solid. You see how fast that was? That came up quick. Now, there is a Z offset, and I am going to get it ready. Maybe not. What is going on here? Z offset. So it is going. I'm going to get you all up in there in a second. Oh, yeah, we need to come down. This is a game of clicking your clicking the touchscreen 100 times. Let's see, are we close? Might have created a mess. Let's see how this layer is going in. The Benchy is such a small model that it's going. This thing's cruising. And I can't tell how the first layer is now because it totally jacked it up. But let's see, what's this do? Yeah, you can't really see it that much. Let me get you a better angle here. Let me get you all up in there. It is very quiet. There we go. The camera's rocking. Can't do anything like about that because it's way up on a here, I'll show you on this view. The camera's way up like that. And this thing is definitely, let me see if I can get you a closer view and maybe not so rocky. It's moving. The first layer, I should have put in something bigger because I didn't catch it in time, but I think I caught it enough that this is going to finish. It's cruising, though. I would say that it's very shaky. This isn't shaking. So if I back this out, look, it's not that. It's the camera right here. See this? It is shaking. It's shaking the table. We all know my desk shakes. Sam's here. He'll give me some hard time. Cookie, trademark, call me. I love cookies. I love cookies. Yeah. McDonald's napkins are up for cleaning. Yeah. That's what I just used. So there's that. No, you know what? That was Marco's Pizza napkin. It was a Marco's Pizza napkin. I think we're rocking and it's going to finish. It doesn't look great right now. I think it's doing infill here. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I caught the Z offset fast enough, but we're going to find out. Print speed, it's at 100, of course. Default is 66. I'm sorry, 60 on the bed, 220 on the nozzle. If I take you over here, you can see top down. See how fast this thing's moving from the top. It looks like garbage, complete garbage. It really does look bad right now. I almost want to start it over and get a better first layer because that might be a problem. Or it might be I threw some polyalchemy elixir in here, which is kind of a probably not a great filament for this. It won't home. Oh, his won't home in a given area, won't move the bed up. Oh, crazy. I don't know what error it gave. Make sure the z-axis is connected correctly, and if it won't move up, it's got to be your z, right? There's only one way it goes in. There's only 2 cables by the z, so it's kind of hard to mess that up. Kobe, thank you. This thing looks really bad. I'm talking really bad. I might have to start over. Let me do this because it's not worth our time. I'll show you why. Let's see if you can see this real quick. It may be, I'm trying to print with polyalchemy elixir super fast. Look at how bad that looks. Not good. If I turn this on, you can kind of see it a little better. No, you can't, can you? So give me a second. It may have been because I was totally messing with this thing. I got to let it cool down just for a minute here. We'll try it one more time with this polyalchemy, but my guess is either it doesn't like to print fast with the polyalchemy, or I was messing with the Z while it was rocking and rolling and I messed it up. So there's that. We'll find out. We'll find out in a second. So any questions? Let's check this thing out. So it's I'm just letting it cool so I can pull off the old print here. 220 by 220 by 280. That's the build size you got. Auto bed leveling with the CR Touch. Comes with a 0.4 extruder, or nozzle, I mean. Printing speed, typical speed 120 millimeters a second. Printing speed less than or equal to 250 millimeters a second. Nozzle will go up to 300. Bed will go up to 110. 350 power supply is what it says. Yeah, so that's kind of running through the stuff. If you have questions, let me know. Rob, have a good one. Thank you for being here. Robin. Let me peel this thing up. Ooh, it's too warm still. Look at this thing. This is why I stopped it real quick. That is garbage. It's still too hot to actually take off. How long does it take? I don't know. I haven't tried yet. It might take a minute. Well, it's got that Sprite, and it has a different hot end than the other S1s. It's definitely different than the other S1s. As far as the hot end part, the extruder is probably the same. The hot end part where the heat break nozzle, everything is definitely different. Are the braces in the back made from metal? I'm not sure which braces you're referring to. You mean down here? If you're referring to the ones that are like right here, no, they're not. Of course, I yanked this thing off, and now I got to get this garbage out of here. That's what happens when you're not patient. That stinks that his isn't working, though. At least mine printed. It just didn't print great yet. And it may be like some of these polyalchemies do not like to run fast like that. Yeah, they're not metal. Heads up. Okay, good enough. This bed will be swapped pretty quickly. I don't really care for these sheets myself. It is metal underneath, which is nice. But the sheet I mean, it's different than they've seen them have before. But I prefer the PEI, the textured PEI. What's nice about this sheet is there's 2 metal guides, and it lets you put it right where it's supposed to go, which is cool. All right, let's try this again. I don't know if it's ever going to print good with this polyalchemy. Let me know in the chat. Should I pull the polyalchemy out or should I try it again? While you're doing that, I'm going to preheat to PLA temp so we can get back up to temp here. Should I pull the polyalchemy back out and try regular PLA, or should I swap to something different? Just because, yeah. I mean, I could even put their stuff in. I'm good with that. A couple swaps, give it a fighting chance. I say swap, give it a fighting chance. Okay. I'll pull out the poly. It is a weird. I'm going to put their stuff in. The CR PLA white. Everybody says swap it. We're swapping it. I thought that would be fun. Oops. Gotta remember that's on the outside. Okay. Let's see. At least it's easy to do. We're gonna give it a fighting chance, right? That's what someone said. Shane, I think. All right. I'm going to put the stuff that came with it in. It is white PLA. I think I saw a video recently about how bad white PLA was for your printer. Don't remember who did that video, but I know I saw it. Okay. Got white going. Well, the polyalchemy is PLA. It's just, polyalchemy elixir, so fancy PLA. I gotta say, pushing this thing down into the inside is super easy. Let me get rid of all of that stuff. Is there a way to go in there? Oh, no, I can't. I'll have to go from the other side here. Yeah, pushing it in through, pushing filament in very easily. There is a manual load in, load out if you want to use it. I did not. Obviously, I didn't. Okay, we're loaded. Here we go. Let's do this. We're doing it. No, it's not a full roll. It's a little roll. Just a little roll. Who has not burned themselves doing this? Don't do that. I do not condone that. All right, let's try this again. It's not just a sample. No, it's small. It'll get the test prints done easy. What do they say it is? 200 grams. 200 grams is what they say. So I'm going to take that out. There we go. It's leaking right now. It's definitely oozing. So any questions? Titan dioxide is abrasive. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Why is white filament bad? Slant 3D. Yes, there you go. Slant 3D did that video. I thought so. I knew I saw that recently. So right now it's doing its thing. It's heating up. 220 and 60. There we go. Watch how fast this thing comes up, though. Compared to my Ender 5s before firmware, this thing's fast. It's raising pretty quick here. I'm going to pull the blob in a second and get my arm out of the way. There we go. It's definitely oozing. Here we go. Better get ready, huh? There we go. I gotta catch this fast. At least it's sticking down. The other one did not at that point. All right, we have a better first layer for sure. It is sticking down. Overall, looking much better. We get y'all in there. That's what we're here for, right? The bouncy bounce of this GoPro camera here. I don't know if I could fix that. So I probably won't keep it here all the time because you guys will get sick. But this camera is shaking because this thing's shaking everything. Yeah, this isn't shaking. It's the camera in front of it. Okay. So far it's a little better. It's hard to see up in there. If we flip to the other side, you can see how fast it's moving this way. And how much this camera is shaking here. I need a new desk. Maybe I should get a new bench. Is that what you're saying? A new bench like this? I really like having a sit-stand bench. It is wobbly. You can see this wobbling. When especially when these type of printers get on here, it rock and rolls. But I really like this sit-stand idea because I can raise it up and down when I'm filming, and when I'm doing like B-roll, I can keep my camera kind of stationary, if like at one level at least, and I can raise the desk up and down and all sorts of cool stuff. Helps me. It helps me. Only bench. I should have worn my Only Desks shirt today. So print some braces for the inside of the cabinet. It's literally a sit-stand desk frame, and I put this on top on it. Much better. I got this that 100% better. I don't know if I can. It's so tall. I don't know if I can get y'all up in there. And it's hard to see. One thing I wish it did have is a more easy way to see. I like that they put the holes in here so you can kind of see through them if you have to. But there's really no good way to show somebody like up and close to a print. But the thing's hauling. I mean, it is rough, but it's hauling. I'm going to let this one finish and see how it goes. But it looks rough now already again. It's going to be interesting. You should print a mount to connect to the... Ooh, I could. Yeah. Like a GoPro mount that just like sits here. Still doesn't look good. Wow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I can tell you right now, it's not looking great. It looks it started to look better. And now it doesn't. It's not clogged, is it? There's no way. No, it's still pulling filament through. But it's grinding. I don't know if you can hear that. Up and running in less than 20 hours. Good one. Yes, we definitely used to print these struts in any color we wanted. I'm going to look and see while we're doing this if there's any firmware. What temp? It's set at 220 and 60. 220 on the nozzle and 60. I'm going to put my chat down here for a minute. And yeah. Don't. I don't know what don't was, but I must have missed it. Let's see. Brace the frame, don't. Let's see. Only benchies, you need a new desk. A tinker's dream, maybe. Maybe. Right now, it doesn't look great. I'm going to go see. I'm going to pull my keyboard out real quick while we're doing this and see if there's any new firmwares. I can't go see what version it's on, I don't think. If I go to, oh, I can't do anything. No, I can't. But I could tell you this. I'm hoping it doesn't have the same problem Matt's did. Because this is rough looking. All right, Ender 5. S1 firmware. Creality Ender 5 Pro. It's not an Ender 5 Pro. There's a flashing the firmware video. So there's that. Mine came with PLA Plus, and I didn't notice. Oh, I should look and see. How is it running now? I mean, it's cruising, and now that it got off those initial layers, it's a little better. But those bottom layers were rough, and now, I mean, now it's cruising. I actually can tell what the infill looks like. I can show you. But it was rough for the first few layers there. Can I show you? Let's see. How do I get y'all up in there in the business? Without breaking it. Hopefully you can kind of see that. So see, it's running. I think if it runs good and it keeps running good, but it's much better now. So Matt Kuma Mods earlier said that he was having an issue where the first few layers were bad and then it ran, or were bad and then it ran good after that. I believe that's what he said. Yeah. Download center. Dun dun dun. Ender 5 S1. Dun dun dun. There's a manual. The slicing software. I don't see any firmwares. Darn it. So there's that. I don't see a firmware yet. Maybe there will be someday. Looks better. It looks much better than the first couple layers. They were rough. It's much better now. Much better. But like I said, Matt said his was doing that too, I believe. We can show you the top-down view here. Kind of give you a top-down how it's running now. So we got what I say, 220 by 280. Yeah, I mean, it looks super nice. I mean, I like it. I love the way it looks, to be fair. It has handles on the side. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a handle on each side. So you can actually like pick it up and carry it. I like that. I would like to see him go away from the wheels. What's the point of the wheels anymore? I just throw some solid spacers on there and let her fly. I mean, this got to be some sort of, oh, maybe it has silicone or rubber. Interesting. Check this out. I got to show you this. Yeah. 2 through 20 bad, then good again. Yeah, it could be that. Maybe is the problem. Need a raft. Looks good. A raft for the boat. Ha! Check this out. You see that right there? It's like rubber. I might have to take this apart. This might be a rubber or a silicone spacer in here. But then why have springs still? Or maybe it compresses this. Maybe that's the idea, is it compresses that rubber. I'm not sure. I might have to pull that apart and find out. Because I don't see springs unless they go up through that extrusion. I don't see springs. So there's that. But it's cruising now. It looks much better than it did. Really bad first couple layers. And you'll be able to see that very well on the benchy. It's Creality. It's a benchy. It's not a boat. Anyway, sorry. Silicone versus I prefer solid spacers myself. It's just odd that it's just odd. I would prefer solid. Like screw it up, never touch it again, throw a thread locker on there, whatever you want to do, and it's in. It's rubber. Okay. There you go. I don't know. I like the design. Okay. There you go. Silicone or rubber. Questions. This thing is super quiet. If this thing prints well, I know it had some Z-banding issues. I know it has some first layer issues right now, or first few layer issues. But if this thing printed well, I could easily see this sitting in rotation. It's faster than the standard Ender 5s. It's quiet. I could probably bring this home and actually print with it at home, and it'd be quiet. Dre, what's up? V-Wheels just used linears like the 7. It could have, yeah. Could have. There's wheels on top and bottom. I don't know if you noticed that as well. There you go. There is an anti-backlash spacer on this. Yes, there is. It's up in the top. They even put a little cap over the top of your. I wonder if I can show that. They put a little cap also over the top of your lead screw. Actually, right here. Whoa. There we go. So there's your anti-backlash. And there's a little cap over the top of the lead screw, which is fine with me. Yeah. Kind of a cool design. I really like, I mean, the printer itself is nice. It looks good. It's starting to fill in that infill now. Let's see if you guys can see that. Kind of hard to see in that white, but much better than the first. Jenny says hi. What's up, Jenny? Hope the little one, the new little one, is good. Hope living the new baby life is good, and the big brother's having a good time with the little one too. Much better. This thing is cruising much better than it did the first few layers, so that's good. Dre, I believe I gave you the Sovol SVO4, if I remember right. Pretty sure. Somebody in the chat said they just ordered one, so you can let them know what you think. What do you think of yours? Yes, we're all good. Awesome. No springs. Yes. They're definitely silicone or rubber. I didn't notice that until I was staring down here. I prefer solid. Just make it solid. Then you never have to mess with it again. Yeah, do it. We got 60 people here checking it out. If you want to see what it looks from the top down, it's cruising. We're all good. 4 wheels is supposed to distribute the force more equal. It's like 4-wheel drive. No. Are you still loving the SVO6? I got to be honest, I don't have my SVO6. Just like the video, and everybody said it was clickbait. Just like that said, I sent it away. But I do really like it. Or I did really like it. And I can tell you, Anna, who was on Hotmakes this past Monday, she really likes it as well. She's been using that thing nonstop since she's got it. And yeah, so she really likes it. It's a good printer. I think the SVO6, the Sovol SVO6 is the best beginner category, like inexpensive-ish printer you could buy. For the money, hands down, it is the closest thing that a clone has come to a Prusa, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But literally, you use the MK3S profile, change the bed size, change the retraction to 0.5 millimeters, and then let it fly, and it prints really nice. I've been buying filament weekly. With Christmas coming up, I don't think I've turned the SVO4 or printer off. The S4 is a damn good printer. Nice. Glad you like it. Yes, 100%. There still might be on sale right now. There you go, SVO5. So SVO5 is similar to this, but it's Sovol's version of this. Not the same, but similar. Valerie, thank you so much, and have a great day. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow. We're going to check out the BQ, whatever it's called, the Hurricane, whatever you want to call that. And that'll be fun. We are also live on Monday night, Hotmakes on Monday night. We have a big giveaway stream going on. So that'll be good. There we go. So yeah, we have a big giveaway stream going on Monday night. There'll be a lot of cool stuff. So check it out. Is the drooping cable going to cause a problem? This one? It shouldn't. They want me to tie it up to the top, which you could do. I guess that you got to go to Micro Center. Oh, really? I haven't been to a Micro Center yet. Like there's not one around us, but there's one down in Chicago, and I could do this, David. There you go. I like the filament path to be not tied to anything, but honestly, it's just direct drive anyway. This is just guiding it, so it's probably not going to hurt it. There you go. I need to go to a Micro Center. Yes. Anna's a cool maker. She must have the eyes of an eagle. Yes, absolutely. I couldn't do it. Those are such tiny stuff she's working with. Thank you. I'm paranoid. I'm usually not a fan of tying my cables to my Bowden tube, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. It is a stop on the way to Murph. There you go. I like that idea, Shane. Who's going to the Rocky Mountain Rep Festival? I think that's right north of Denver. Used to use your P1P or X1 carbon 100% all the time. I use them a lot. Pretty much everything else doesn't get used anymore, to be fair. I use either one of the 3X1 carbons or P1P, and that's about it. But let me know if you're going to go to the Rocky Mountain Rep. I'm thinking about it. I got to make it work. Got to make it work. But I think it's right north of Denver. You can fly into Denver, and it's like a 45 or minute drive north or something like that. There's hotels like almost right on the site, which is great. If you're going to stay there and you book at the Embassy Suites, remember the Embassy Suites has made to order breakfast, like omelets, all that stuff, which is awesome. And normally they have like a manager's reception kind of thing. I don't know if they do it still or they do it out there, but at I think it's 6 to 7 or 5 to 6, right around there. They do like free drinks. So if you're into that kind of thing. Now this is looking much better after those first garbage layers. So much better. Let's see if I can get you a closer look. Maybe. I'm going to get you all up in there, in the business. So this is what we're looking at right now. It is making the table shake. It is fat. I mean, it's definitely shaking. Yes. Files default 1 sliced by Creality. Tripod has Long Island iced teas. Maybe. All right. This Benchy's cruising. What do we got here? We're only at 32% somehow, but I mean, you can see how far it is. First layers must have been water in the hole. Probably. They're bad. I mean, it's moving. It's definitely moving. You're probably right. Slowed down the first 2 layers and then went from there. You probably could do that. I mean, I don't know if it was just the first 2 though. It was the first few for sure. It was rough. It was rough. But it's cruising. It says it's 34%, 22 minutes in. So on the P1P or X1 carbon, we would have been done already. If that means anything, I don't know. Where's the best place to get the SV06? Probably right on their website and probably through my link because it's an affiliate link and it really helps out the channel. Let me grab that for you. How about I do that? That's a good. I think I had a coupon code. Let me see that too. Let me go see what I got. But yeah, right on their website right now. I think they're in the they're in the pre-order status or shipping pre-orders. I can't remember, to be 100% honest. Oh, I love it. I don't know if it's still on sale or not. It was on sale for like $229. The SV06. There you go. That is the link. It is affiliate link. It does help the channel. It doesn't cost you anything else. It doesn't cost you anything more, but it does really help the channel. The first layer is the most important layer. Absolutely. I have an Ender extender for my Ender 3 Pro, but I wanted to upgrade. Will this be a good idea? I don't. Ooh, there you go. Still a steal, yes. What kind of upgrade do you want to do to your Ender 3 Pro? Like, are you just looking for another printer? As far as upgrade, this is definitely not a build size. If you have Ender extender, I don't know which one you have. If you just have the Z or you have the full plate, but size wise, it could be not helping. But as far as everything else goes, this is the only print I've seen. I can't confirm that this is going to be an amazing printer or anything like that. What is the price? Let me go jump on Creality's site here. All right. The price right now is $579. It's a pre-sale, ships from China. It is $579. The price is not crazy. Maybe, if I remember right, the Ender 5 Plus was like $600 or something. Let's see. The Ender 5 Plus right now is $499. So it is cheaper to get the Ender 5 Plus if you need the build size. And the Ender 5 Plus is 350 by 400, I believe. Yep, 350 by 400 comes with the BL Touch. Doesn't have the newer extruder, that kind of thing built in like this one does, but give it 5 minutes. I bet you Creality comes out with an S1 version of the Ender 5 Plus. It is $80 cheaper and much larger printer. Or for another $100 for $699, you could probably go with the Bamboo Lab P1P. That's a 275 by 275 by 275 build printer. I don't think there's much competition between the two, to be fair, just what I've seen so far. This thing is, right now, it's printing much better than it did. Very impressed by that. I'm sure this thing is going to print nice once you get it dialed in. I heard there was some Z ringing, I believe, or banding, or maybe there's some ringing issues. Maybe that's what it was. But once all that got figured out, this would be a pretty solid machine, I think. 3DP Scott, thank you so much. $2 super sticker. Thank you. I have 400, but I don't have the height. And I print a DeLorean helmet. I can't get the height. Got it. So this one is not going to give you that. This is 220 by 220 by 280. You're not going to get the height in this thing or the size that you need to print a helmet, to be fair. The P1P, very close. Too close to the, yeah. I mean, everybody's saying right now the P1P is compared to this, it's like $100 more right now or something, 120. That'd be hard. It'd be hard for me if I had the money. If you don't have the money, it's an easy option. You can't spend it if you don't have it. Either save up or buy what you can get. But Darth, I would say if you need something that'll do a Mandalorian helmet and you want something similar to this, check out the Ender 5 Plus. I bet you when the Ender 5 Plus does the S1 version, because you got to know that it's coming. It has to be coming. It'll be much more expensive than $499. I bet you can probably find a used Ender 5 Plus out there for even cheaper. But I could tell you when I had my Ender 5 Plus, I loved it. And it's 350 by 350 by 400 high. So you got the height you need for helmets. Rat rig, you can do a rat rig. I think you're a little more expensive, though. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, David, but you can't get a rat rig for, what, $400? Or what did I say, $499? So thank you again for that sticker. I really appreciate that. $1,500, yeah. I got my Ender 7 for $200. Oh, wait. Let me see that. I got my Ender 7 for $290 around Black Friday. Is it big enough for helmets? Or it's big enough for helmets. There you go. Okay. I think the Ender 7, though, is a bigger build. Let's just go look. Do they even make the Ender 7 anymore? They got it, right? It's got to be on here still. Ender 5, all the Enders. Ender 5 S1. Interesting. I don't see it on their website right now. The Ender 7. I'm going to go search all, but I did not see the Ender 7 on their website anymore. I see the Ender 6, the CR30. The Saramoon. Interesting. Let's go type it in. When I type in Ender 7, it does not come up on their website. Let's go over this way. You can get it on not Creality's website. $399 for the Ender 7. But what's the build plate? I thought that was smaller. That'll do helmets. 250 by 250 by 300 will do helmets. Dang. That's still a build. That's still bigger than this, though. Did they skip the Ender 1? Yes. There was no. I don't think there was ever an Ender 1. 43,000. Yeah, he raised a ton of money. That was awesome the other night. Very good. Congratulations to him and the Seattle Children's Hospital. That's a good one. I mean, yeah. This thing, I mean, this is 220 by 280. I don't think it'll do a helmet. I mean, unless it's a small helmet, right? Chris Travis, what's up? How close are we here? We're 53%. We're 32 minutes in. It has the front to do, and then, of course, it has to build that centerpiece in, and also the smokestack. Let's go look. That's where we're at right now. But I didn't win any printers. You could potentially win Monday night here on Edutech or Hotmakes. We are doing a Christmas holiday giveaway and kind of a year recap kind of show. Currently, we have Soval on board, Polymaker. I'm giving away. I won at ERF. I won one of the Death Racer battles. My Death Racer is hiding over there. And I got $500 for a 3D printer. And I don't need another 3D printer. So Polymaker is allowing me to give that away to someone out there in the community. And we are doing that Monday night. So someone out in the community will get a 3D printer up to $500. You have to choose it. They buy it and order it for you and have it sent. But $500. So if you win, there you go. You could potentially get your Ender 5 Plus. Let's see here. I got, I think, a couple filament dryers and 3 $50 off printer coupons from Soval. TH3D's throwing in, I think, an easy board and some new filament from their filament stuff, or from their new filaments, I mean. Let's see. We got King Gubby Designs doing some laser accessory stuff for your diode lasers. Bamboo Lab, I haven't looked at my phone to confirm, but I'm waiting for the confirmation for them. I can't confirm or deny. There might be a printer, from them, but we will have to be 100%. I can't say that until I get the actual yes. It was almost a yes. They just had to go through the final steps as of last night. I'm trying to remember who else. Yeah, so potentially there could be at least 2 printers and some other fun stuff to win. I have another one of these, and I may give it away and just ship it. I probably have to be USA only, but I may give it away and ship it anyway because I have 2. Don't get me wrong, sweet looking machine. It built nice and all that stuff, but I don't need another one, so I might give it away. So that could possibly be 3 printers Monday. You have to tune in to find out. Hotmakes Monday night, 6 p.m. Central, right here on the Edutech, or more importantly, over on the Hotmakes channel. If you haven't gone there, go over there, hit subscribe. I can hook you up with that as well. Nightbot actually might have been blowing that up because I totally forgot to turn that off today. YouTube. I feel bad. That the other guy didn't get his going. It stinks. That's the worst part about a live stream. Scott, you don't have to ship it. I could be there in 45 minutes. I think Shane would probably say the same thing. Shane's a little longer, probably an hour. Yes, there you go. So check out the Hotmakes channel. Hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button here, please do that. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out 3D printing, laser stuff, CNC. I have more CNC stuff coming. I promise it's coming. Road trip, yes. I was trying to let this thing finish, but we got 36 minutes. 36 minutes, or we're 36 minutes in, 63%. I'm out of water. I should have got more. I have my, what is this? I have my Ender 3 Plus sitting right here, right next to me. I haven't moved it yet. Brought my Ender 3 Max, or Ender 3 Max, I think, over recently because I'm going to be doing some fun upgrading on that. That'll be a good time. All right. Any questions? Any questions? This thing is rocking and rolling. We are 65% in. As you can see, it is moving pretty quick here. The nice shake of the camera there. Let's see if that helps. It does not help, does it? It doesn't help. 40 minutes. I'll have it. Nice, Rob. That's awesome. All right, this is cruising. If you guys want, what do you think? Should I hang out until it finishes? We're pretty close-ish, kind of. Think I should hang out until it finishes, or are you guys good? What are you thinking out there in the YouTube lands? I don't see many questions coming in on this. Initial, yes, you should. Okay, initial comments right now would be it built very simple. It took a little bit, but then again, I was also talking to you guys. I would say a half hour. If I was just doing it myself, probably a little faster, but half hour solid. I don't know about anything else except for what it's doing right now. This is the first print. We see how it is. Everybody's saying stay. Let's see how the bridging goes. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this going. I'm going to run to the restroom really quick because I drank both of those waters. So I'll be right back, and I'll give you guys like maybe a little background music. I don't know. Let's see what I got here. Just okay. A little night driving. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'm going to let this play. Give me 5 minutes. right, I'm back. Check your belt on the gantry. Let's go see. Look, it's Sovil's live stream printing. That's funny. Ender 6 is a Core XY, yes. No, this is not a Core XY. ACDC. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right. Let me just check that. Hello. All right, you can hear me good. Check your belt on the gantry. Hello, I have a problem. I made calibration cube and the X side is bad. What do you mean by bad? Yeah, what do you mean by bad? Let's see. Ender S1 Pro. Okay. Could be your belts. Those are easy. It's just the Ender 3 S1 Pro has remember the Ender 3 S1 Pro has a Y and a Z tight tensioner. I don't remember what he said. Was it X? Or no, it has an X and a Y tensioner. So it very well could be the tensioner would be on the right side, of your gantry, and it would be a little turn knob. Just check your belts, and if they feel really loose, give that a couple turns. Just so it like twangs a little. Make sure it twangs. Don't go too tight. Don't go over tight. But let's see. Do I have one? I have my plus down here, but that's not going to help you. Could be part cooling. Yeah. I would check your belts. If your belt, the X gantry goes across, if your belt is very floppy and loose, on the right side, there's a little tensioner. Just turn that tighter or tighten that up until the belt's not like floppy and loose, and it kind of just goes, twangs. I wish I knew like the actual the key, right? What note does it play? Does it play an E or an A or like twang? Whoa, happy holidays. Thanks for the killer content. Thank you so much, Bearded Blonde. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. It helps in the holidays, especially. This is where we're at right now with this print, but thank you. $10. Woo! Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to stream the BQ, whatever you want to call it. The Hurricane. That is going to be my first dive into Clipper. So there's that. I've never played with Clipper before, so we'll see how that goes. I did see one of them once at IRF. They had one on the Micro Center booth. I don't know if I ever saw it printing, though. Thank you again. Time we got 2:41, and we're at 80%. 80%. Oh, nice. So tight that it's so tight that the belt doesn't jiggle. Push the extruder all the way to the right. If you're, well, it would be to the left if you're looking at the machine, and then check, see how wiggly it is. Maybe it's too tight. That's very possible. There you go. PDP. PDP. All right. We're rocking. We're almost to the overhangs here. You want to see it? You guys want to see it? There we go. Whew. V-wheels and hot end. Yep. It won't last long if it's too tight. Yes. So it bridged the back already. There we go. Here's a little bit of stringing. I see a little bit of stringing in there. So far, pretty clean there, huh? What do you think? What do you think? Besides the wobbly GoPro camera. Not bad. We got the other. I think the roof. If I remember right, doesn't the roof bridge too? This is a pooch tripod, maybe. Little man's good. Little man's good. He is good, very much. Probably napping. I hope he's napping right now. 2:45. He better be napping. Yeah, not bad so far. When we get closer, I'll bring you in close. So we got 83%, 50 minutes in. So we've been doing this for 50 minutes. Any questions? Like I said, we got the, what was it, hurricane tomorrow. Hurricane. That's what I'm saying. Hurricane tomorrow. Here we go. Oh, there's some bridging across the front. See if I can get you a better look. Maybe get you all up in there. Oh, that's hard to see, huh? Oh, that sucks. I wonder if I can go this way. Woo! Yeah. Set you right on there. It's hard to get you a shot in there. There you go. It did not come with any grease, I don't believe. It did bridge that front though, and it looks pretty solid. Can't get around there too easy, but pretty solid so far. The front, the first couple layers, first few layers, not good. But other than that, so far, this thing looks pretty good so far. Wow, nice Indie Nation. That's awesome. Ooh, in-place lightsabers. Make sure your first layer is dialed in. Make sure you're not over extruding on your first layer and it's dialed in so it's not way too squished, because then they'll all fuse and they'll never work. It's funny. Keep leaning my head down trying to see. Yeah. When it gets to more bridging, I'll get us back in there. But remember, when you're doing the lightsabers or anything that moves off of the bed, you need your first layer to be dialed in good. Not too, if it's squished or there's too much elephant foot, it'll just combine with the next layers and then it'll all fuse in there. And those are, in some of those lightsabers, especially like the blades, are very, the tolerances are very tiny. Like, how's it going? There we go. Oh no. Quick. Get up in there. Oh, it's going to be hard to see because it's white. It bridged it good. From what I see. We'll look at what it looks like underneath. But, I mean, that's pretty solid. I would say it's pretty solid. No, the elephant foot should not affect beyond the first few layers. I don't think so. But if your layers are squished in the first few and everything fuses, then the rest of it can print okay. But if the bottom's fused, it may not break free. It may not work. I think that's what we're talking about as far as the print and place lightsabers. When you do the blades, the tolerances are so small, and if the whole bottom layer is fused together and it doesn't allow it to extend, there you go. Yeah, that looked good. We're getting there. We're 88%. 88%. Forgot what I was going to look up. I was going to look something up. Totally forgot what it was, though. Oh, yeah, let's jump on Amazon and see how much an A10 Mini is. Hey, have you guys seen the flashy screen lately? Let me know in the chat. I have not been paying attention enough to notice, but has it flashed in a while? If you can print blades, though, that's good. That means you're not too bad. You're not too far off, because you would, I've printed a couple that didn't move. But if you can print the blades by himself, you got to be doing something right, right? Let me know in the chat. No, everyone's saying no. Okay. Weird. That is so weird. And it did not do that before I tried to connect it to OBS right before the stream. I was like, oh, I forgot. So I'm wondering if no one's seen the color shifting, changing stuff, if it has something to do with the OBS part. Even though I turned it off OBS and it doesn't matter, but maybe something was funky. No flashing. Good. Good. I have no idea. Maybe it's not the A10 Mini. Maybe the reboot fixed it. So many options. Let's go see how much they are. And if I can get one anyway. $400 for the Pro now. I could get one overnight for $295. I could get one overnight for $295. Why is this one so expensive? A10 Mini Pro, $399, but it comes with a Cat 5 cable, some cable ties, and HDMI cable. Get out of here. It's not worth $100. So $295, I can get the A10 Mini Pro. Excuse me. Overnight. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. I wish I knew that was the case. I might just do it. Not that I want to spend $300 tonight, but here's $299, but that's not going to be in for enough time. The regular one that I got, I could get by Monday. That doesn't help me, but for $200. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to buy the Pro. No flashing. Good. 48 people. Thank you guys for sticking around. We are waiting to see how this Benchy goes. We are officially, I believe, just about done with the roof and just going to start flying on that smokestack. I'll get you up close for that. Only a lot of shaking going on. No big deal. There you go. It just flashed. Unplug it when you're done. This just flashed or this just flashed or all of it. It doesn't matter. Let me know. Someone said it just flashed. We are not quitters. Woo! I appreciate that. Let's go see it in market, but maybe someone has one in marketplace. You know, maybe. Maybe someone's like, I know, I'm selling my A10 Mini today. Nervous about a pre-order of this printer I made. I appreciate the stream. You know, if the rest of the Benchy, besides the first few layers, are an example, there's just a little stringing. Otherwise, it looks pretty dang good. No flashing. I thought Stream Flash may have been me. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's probably me. A10 Mini. Let's go see if anyone's selling one locally here. Local pickup. I want it now. Well, someone has an A10 Mini Pro near me for $200 more than they're going for new. So there's that. That ain't going to happen, right? I think a few months ago they dropped the prices on these and brought out some new models, and I think people are crazy right now. So there's that. Classic Marketplace. Yeah. Evening. What's up? Might be here tomorrow. More beers day. Love it. Happy holidays. No flashing yet. I have no idea why it's doing it. All right, we're just in the smokestack. We're almost there, guys. 97%. As you can see, it's going. It's not super fast. Not super fast right now, but it's doing it nicely. And it, we've definitely seen slower. So this is going to be right about an hour benchy. We're going to see what they call the time here, but it looks pretty decent. A little bit of stringing, very thin stringing, but I don't know what speed. It was whatever they sliced it at. It was pretty fast. I mean, an hour and a half faster than a normal printer, right? But it's not 20 minutes like one of the bamboo printers. All right, let it cool this time. I will, maybe. Almost there. We are so close. So close. Notice almost no shaking now. There it is. For those of you who want to see, in homes, it's very quiet. I got to give it that. Very, very quiet. And it is done. A little overhead view. I'm going to pull this back. I'm just going to pull this plate out. It's probably only 60C, right? It can't be that hot. That was a joke, by the way. They look like a face. That's funny. They do kind of look like a face. The back of the plate has notches or has some bolts. These notch in so you can't mess up where you put your plate. I like that. I wish the firmware would let you adjust the speed as the accurate number rather than percentage. Okay. Can Creality Slicer profile be copied, exported to put into Slicer? I'm not sure what that means. Maybe. I'll have to look. but this is going to be hard to show you because it's very white. So I might have to jump into a different camera here. And I might have to take this top light off here. But, I mean, you can see, not bad for going front. The overhang's not bad on that bridge. The hole here. Someone told me to let it cool. It cooled enough. Hang on. There we go. Cooled enough. So the top of the benchy is not bad. I'm trying to do this in the low light as I can because in my big lights, this is going to blow out real fast. But not bad in the top. A little bit of stringing like we talked about. The bridging inside, it's going to be hard to get you a picture inside of that cabin, like in the top, but it looks really good. That bridging is very good on the inside of camera just flashed. Okay, thank you. Smokestack top looks good here. Let's do this. You can kind of see it. White is such a hard color to show. But then you have this. You see how garbage that is? Those first few layers were not good. Not good at all. Did that take some of the bed with it? I don't think so. Might have been some of the other filament. I think it was some of the other filament that I didn't get all the way off from last time because I was in a hurry. You know, that chestnut. Let me see if this is any better here. It's going to be hard because there's a lot of light. Maybe I can get over here where there's less light. Doesn't look bad. What was bad is these first, I don't know if I can even get that in focus enough to show you. These first layers, like up to about right here, were just bad. I'm going to start another print when we're done here. And we're going to see if that one does this too. But yeah, you can, I mean, I don't know if you can see how rough this really is right here. It's rough. But overall, not bad, huh? Not bad. I don't know what the layer issue is. It really depends on if it happens on the next print or not. It could be the slice. It could be anything. I did notice some lines in here. Let's see if we can see that anywhere. We jump back up to this one. I did notice a little bit of lines in, I think I did. It's hard to see on this white. Right up in here. But I don't know if that's anything to worry about. This smokestack looks really nice. It's round, which is good. The front here looks really nice. If you can see that, they must have used probably use adaptive layer height maybe when they slice this. But it's just this bottom garbage. Hopefully you can see it in this camera a little better, but that bottom sucks. So there's that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the next print, which they call Rabbit. I think they call it Rabbit. Let's go look. Yeah, just Rabbit. I'm going to see if the first print or the first layers do that. We'll find out. I mean, shortly here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. What I'll probably do is get this moved and get this going. I got some other stuff I got to get up here, especially for tomorrow. But I'll get some stuff printing on this, and I'll do some shorts. So stay tuned for that. Once I get this thing printing nicely, I got to get a slicer that'll work with it. Either that or load their slicer. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I might just steal their settings and put it in Prusa Slicer maybe. But look for some shorts in the next, I don't know, next few days or so. I'll get some stuff printing on this thing. I'll let it print maybe like overnight and do something big on it, like, I don't know, a big vase or a big something. But let me make sure the first layers don't suck first, and then we'll go from there. Prusa Slicer is awesome. I love Prusa Slicer. What was the part fan off at the beginning? Or was the part fan off at the beginning? Yes, it was. It kicked on after a couple layers, but it's bad up from like, I don't know how many layers that is, but it's bad. And Matt Akuma Mods was saying the same thing. Layers 2 through like 20-ish were really bad, and the rest of it was fine. So we'll check it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I think it's not bad. The build looks nice. It's faster than the Ender 5 was. It's put together nicer. It is overall a nicer package. It has some stabilization. Of course, auto bed leveling, the silicone or rubber blocks under here that we found. Yeah, I think it's not going to be a bad machine. We just got to make sure the first layers don't suck. We're going to keep doing that. Check for some shorts or maybe some pictures on social media too. I'll do that. Yeah, if you guys want to see anything, leave it in the comment below after I end the video, and I'll watch those as well. But I think for today, we're good. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think we're going to do it a little bit later. Actually, check that. There was something we're supposed to do in the morning. If we're not doing that, I might move the stream up tomorrow morning. Instead of 1 p.m., I might move it up to 11 or 12 like we did this one. But everybody else, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It could be the slicer settings. It definitely could be. We'll double check that. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow with the BQ, whatever it's called, the Hurricane. And we're going to have some fun with that machine, my first clipper machine, and I can't wait to check that out. If you've been here the whole time, thank you guys so much. If you donated, thank you so much. Don't forget Monday, Hotmakes. You can find it here or on the Hotmakes channel I pasted earlier. I think I have it again. If you haven't gone there, we're doing giveaways. At least one 3D printer will be part of that, up to 3, maybe more. I don't know. We'll find out. So come join us Monday, 6 p.m. Central, right here on Edutech and Hotmakes. We will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great day and a great rest of your day and night. We'll see you tomorrow. See you later, everybody. Bye.